What's happening, people? So this video is just going to be why I went vegan in the first place. I feel like a lot of my friends and people, they don't really talk to me that much, or just notice I've gone vegan and be quite confused, like, why is he gone vegan? So like, the reason why is it's always been in the back of my head. I've always liked the idea of not eating animals or exploiting animals. I feel like we all say we're an animal lover, and then we look at veganism and it can be a very negative connotation to it, and that's why I've called the channel Plant-Based Muso, to try and stay clear of the whole vegan thing but still put up vegan content, because essentially that's what I'm doing. So it started off, I always just loved animals anyway. It's always, they're great, aren't they? Like, we all love animals. And then it just got to a point where I was looking at like the environment. I mean, the initial stage of it was more for environmental reasons, just because of the impact that it all has. The animal agriculture industry, it could be quite bad for the environment. So I think the first one was the Game Changers. I watched the Game Changers and that was like, that was eye-opening. And yeah, I just followed the fitness journey. I lost a lot of weight, and then I got to a point where the Game Changers come out on Netflix, and it's all about vegan athletes or plant-based athletes. And I just watched that and I was like, damn, like some of these guys are huge as well. Like, there's a strongman on there, there's bodybuilders, there's long distance runners, so there's like every different aspect of like fitness in there. And it's just like, wow, like you can still do really well just eating plants and ignoring dairy and meat. So that sort of got me thinking, you know what, like I've tried vegetarianism. So I tried vegetarianism for, I want to say a month, and then I was just looking through some different stuff, and it was on like Facebook. I saw like Dominion or something, someone talking about Dominion on YouTube, and I was like, oh, I'm not seeing this one, because I watched a few at this point just to try and get a bigger understanding of veganism. And then I had a look at Dominion. I thought, you know what, I'll research what it's about first. And just to put it bluntly, it's 2 hours of slaughterhouse footage and how we exploit animals in the world. And it was just like, okay, that's gonna be a hard watch. But I just got to a point where I was like, you know what, like I've been contributing to this industry, and I didn't know what it was about at that point, but I was like, I'm putting my money towards this industry. Like, what's my money going towards? What's it actually funding? Yes, it's putting a steak on my plate, but how did that steak get there? I want to know more and more about that. And yeah, it's gruesome. It is absolutely gruesome. It's just every single animal that we exploit. I think more so for food, but we just show little bits and bobs of everything else. But yeah, just seeing that footage, it's tough. It's tough. The one that really got me is in the egg industry. This is sadly everywhere. The male chicks, there's no profit in a male chick, and this is all about business. Like, we love animals, yes, but in this industry, it's not about animals, it's about profit. And if that animal isn't going to give you profit, what's the point in that animal? It's just going to take up space. You're going to have to feed it. That's an expense. No, get rid, kill it. So in the egg industry, male chicks aren't profitable. They don't lay eggs, so what's the point in them? So they just get put, it's not so much in the UK now, it still happens, but they get put in, like, just put it into simpler terms, you get put into a massive blender, and then you just get blended up into just blood, guts and all sorts. Probably like a day old, these chicks, and it's just sort of heartbreaking, really. Like, this is like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of male chicks just being killed every day for the egg industry, so they can still profit, so they don't have to feed these male chicks. And when you buy eggs, you're contributing towards that. Of course you are. As much as you don't want that money to go towards it, you're paying that company that does that. So you're paying that company to kill male chicks as well. It's hard to sort of understand, and I know a lot of people would just be like, well, I'm not actually paying for that, I'm paying for the egg. Yeah, but to pay for that egg, it also needs this to happen as well. Which, that was what really got me. And there was some other stuff that I saw, and it just got to me, and I just went vegan overnight. Woke up the next day and I was like, oh, I'll try it. But at that point I was having like 4 eggs a day, so just went to the shop and looked at the egg counter, and I just couldn't bring myself to buy them. I just really couldn't. I was like, I can't put my money towards that. I really can't. And it was tough. It was really, really tough. Not to go vegan, but more just like after seeing what happens, it was tough to just see how normal this stuff is now, and like how meat is just one of those where you don't see it as an animal, you just see it. We're so far detached from the animal. It's just on the plate, and it's a chicken breast and it's lovely, or chicken poppers and stuff like that. We give them weird fucking names, and it's just like, that just makes it normal and it's okay. It's like, hiding all the actual shit that happens to those animals though. And yeah, that's just what made me go vegan pretty much instantly. Then I looked at the health benefits of going vegan. There's a lot of those. Looking at how bad some of the meats are. I mean, we know red meat's not great for us. Eggs are not great for us as much as some people say they will be. They're not. And obviously people are like, oh, chicken, you need your protein. And it's like, yeah, but you can get protein from other sources, and the protein industry is huge. That's why you think you need to have 200, 300 grams of protein, because it's such a profitable industry. So they're going to pay scientists to do these studies and make sure the results come out in the way that makes it think that you need 200 to 300 grams of fucking protein a day. That's ridiculous. Not only the environmental reason, but I think now, after seeing that, it was more about the animals. But when you got a little kitty, I can't eat animals no more. Yeah? You wanna go? Yeah, and it just got to a point where I was like, yeah, I just have a newfound affection for every animal. But yeah, cool. I hope that sort of explains a little bit why I went vegan. I know I may have waffled, and I'll try and edit this down as much as I can. But yeah, thank you for watching. Again, like, share, subscribe. Don't know what platform. This is probably going on all the platforms. But yeah, just thank you for the people that are supporting what I'm doing in this channel. The next one, I'm going to try and do some more recipes, because food is the way to people's hearts, and if you can make good food, and that's what's going to be the game changer, really, is food. So cool, yeah, thank you. I'll see you in the next video. It might be a music one, might be a recipe one. We'll see how it goes. But cool, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See you in a bit.